Set number 3, last set of the evening for the project. And the beat has been rocking the house as well too. You're probably wondering why we didn't get any videos of them, because we already have a lot of their stuff they have done. So unless they do something out of the ordinary, but for the most part it's pretty much the playlist and stuff that normally would hear.
About to get started for our final set here. Is everybody having a good time tonight? All right, that was lame again. Is everybody having a good time tonight? We're going to start this set out with a medley that we put together. Incidentally, 30 years ago, Mr. Eddie Sheegitz and myself, we played with a band called the Prime Drive, or Prime Drive.
Oh yeah.
Detroit's musical answer. But what was the question? So anyway, 30 years ago, we recorded an album called Overdrive, and off of that Overdrive album, there were 3 songs that we picked to put together in a medley for you. We're going to do those for you right now. One is called Live As One, written by the brother of our concertina player, Vic Tarczynski. Class Ring, which was an old Eddie B tune. Eddie B and the Bellhops. And then we're going to go into one called Leap Year. This is the, by the way, this is the same album. Anybody know the song Life Without Polkas?
Yes.
Life Without Polkas is 30 years old this year.
Wow, yeah, baby, wow.
So here we go with the Prime Drive Polka Medley.
Hello, Erica Belanda McMaster. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're enjoying the live videos from here in Independence, Ohio. Happy New Year to you and the family, and your sister Jennifer, and of course Tommy, and Diane, and Jen's husband Kenneth, and all the Belandas, McMasters. Merry Christmas also!
Hallelujah.
Well, hello to everyone that is watching, tuning in. We are here at the Embassy Suites Hotel in Independence, Ohio, right outside of Cleveland. And this is the final set, third and final set with the project. And they are just rocking the house, rocking overall. Wow. They are dynamite fantastic.
All right.
So we hope everyone is doing well out there, and Happy New Year,
All right.
and belated Merry Christmas.
Instrumental polka time.
Wesołe świąt, Bożego Narodzenia i szczęśliwego Nowego Roku. And of course, with it being the New Year, also, besides szczęśliwego Nowego Roku,
Dynastics, come on.
there's also Nowy Rok, which means New Year begins.
Wally remembers that. Wally and Nancy, especially for you guys once again.
Thanks to Wally, I learned how to play the sharp keys. Thank you, Wally. The V-Tones, they were a rockin' band in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Detroit, the V-Tones. I used
Yes.
to sit on the end of the bandstand and I'd play along with the V-Tones, and finally they asked me, come on up and play one. Changed my life.
There you go. Well then, yeah, hey. Yeah, oh my goodness, yeah.
Instrumental polka time. All the guys in the band. Here we go with one called the Hopscotch.
You're very welcome there, Dennis
Especially for
Gonzala.
Kaz.
And
Here with us.
thank you for
Especially
joining us from
Kaz.
Fort Myers, Florida. Glad you tuned in. Happy New Year and belated Merry Christmas to you and your family. And to everyone out there watching, thanks for joining us. Well, hello, Great Schweidak. Schweidy out there in the Buffalo, New York area. Thanks for joining us. And Happy New Year to you and your son and the family. And belated Merry Christmas. Mary Rose Ozawecki there. Of course, formerly known as Mary Rose Rolati. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year to you and the family and your husband. And belated Merry Christmas. John Gooda up there in Canada. Thanks for joining us, and Happy New Year to you and Danusha, Diane, and the family there in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Hope you are doing well.
092.
And hey, Cool Cat Man, Tom Barovich, great to see you on here as we are here in Independence, Ohio. And we'll catch you tomorrow morning on the show. I guess you weren't able to get over to hear from Lorraine or Illyria. But take care, and we'll catch you in the morning with your Polka Express show on WDLW Radio.
Okay, Polka
And the
time once again. Here we
new
go with one called
1380 AM,
Judy Loves
98.9,
Me.
and of course WDLWRadio.com is where you can tune in to Tom's shows. So, wow. Well,
Super
we
Russia and Bob here with
hope
us.
everyone's doing well out there on this Saturday evening, New Year's Eve,
Here we go, Judy
December
Loves Me.
30th.
Polka.
As we're listening to the fine sounds of the project, the last set of the evening, and then the beat will come back and close out the evening. Hello, Camille Carmelo out there in the Johnstown, Pennsylvania area. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well out there. And yes, Happy New Year and belated Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well. See you and the family, and hopefully we'll see you at Johnstown Polka Fest, hopefully, or somewhere out in Western Pennsylvania in the upcoming New Year. You take care and have a good rest of your weekend and enjoy as we're listening to the fine sounds of the project. Hello, Jan Dressler out there. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year. Belated Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Especially for Roger Kamanowski. Roger actually texted us today.
And you have a good rest of your weekend and enjoy
Roger
the
was
New
an
Year's
inspiration
weekend.
for an entire generation, if not more than one generation, of polka drummers, including Michael. So especially for Roger and Linda back home. Here we go with one called Life Can Be Beautiful, polka. real potato.
Hello out there, Lois Alcori in Western Massachusetts. Happy New Year to you and the family. Belated Merry Christmas. And hopefully we'll see you in the new year upcoming. You take care. Have a great rest of the New Year weekend and the remainder of it. And hello, WP Goonie and over here around the Cleveland, Ohio area.
Okay, we have any freeze-dried friends?
Hopefully we'll see you. Maybe if not by hopefully tomorrow.
If you haven't noticed, there's
of the
some freeze-dried guys over on that side of the stage.
and you take care. Have a great rest of the evening, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow if you come down. Otherwise, if not, Happy New Year to you and the family, and belated Merry Christmas. And hopefully we'll see you if not tomorrow,
So both of
early
these
in the
songs,
new
John,
year of 2024.
freeze-dried.
Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. WB. Great to see you on as always. Susan Monteshevich there, the bartender from the Ludlow VACC's on. Out there in Ludlow, Massachusetts, Western Mass. Great to see you on. Happy New Year to you and the family. Belated Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well out there. And hopefully see you at some point when we get out to Ludlow VACC. We're March with the IPA benefit weekend when they salute the Crew Brothers. Susan, you take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. And Happy New Year. And hopefully again we'll see you at some point in 2024. Out there at Ludlow PACC, maybe in March.
Thank you. Now I'm hungry. We're going to do another freeze-dried-ish, freeze-dried style tune for you.
After hours!
Even though it's Windy City Brass, it's still freeze-dried. We're going to feature Johnny on the vocal on this. Here we go with one called After Hours at the Omen. Especially for all the members of the CPA once again.
Hello, Donna Sherzepa, out there in Chicago, Illinois. Thanks for joining us.
You don't know what the
Happy
omen
New Year,
was?
Merry
You know what the
Christmas.
omen was?
Hope you had a good Christmas.
You don't.
Certainly have a good
These
New
two
Year.
guys, their mom and dad own a Polka
Great to
lounge
see you on
in
as
Chicago
always.
called
Have a
the
great
Omen
rest of
Lounge.
your
And
New
they have
Year's
music
weekend,
coming in
and
nights a
hopefully
week.
we'll see you
That was four nights.
10 nights a week.
Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, twice on Sunday.
Polka Road there.
I don't know what it is now. It was a Taco Bell. It was a bank.
I am doing very good there,
Here we go.
Donna.
After
How are
hours
you?
at the
I
Omen.
hope you're doing well out there too, and hopefully we'll see each other at some point in 2024, maybe when we get out to Chicago land for one of these dances or somewhere. Thank you, and the same to you as well too, Donna. Hello, Bill Yob out there. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year. Belated Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hopefully see you along that Polka Road in 2024 somewhere.
Could someone take a picture of us?
Yeah, we played that last song for Donnelly. She loves that song.
And we're filming right now. He's on Facebook Live, and I'm also filming for YouTube.
How about a TBC tune? You know, Frankie Lishka has rebranded The Boys
Yes!
as Frankie Lishka and Blue Magic. Look for them next year. They're going to be amazing.
I hope.
They're going to be amazing. We're going to do a song that Frankie recorded. Actually, Pete recorded this with Frank. That was my bad. It's true. Maybe go with one called Blue Magic Polka.
So once again, Happy New Year, everyone out there that's watching us here at Independence, Ohio, at the Embassy Suites here with the project.
Especially for any of the show
of
again.
the evening, and then the beat will come back on and wrap up the evening portion. Then there's going to be a concertina jam session in the one room around 10 till about midnight. So again, stick around for more music, and there's a lot more to come tomorrow. And if you're coming for tomorrow, you're in for a real nice treat. joining us. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, belated to you and the family. Hope you're doing well out there. Hopefully we'll get out to your Polka event that you run every year around June, and maybe this upcoming year or one of these years. Take care. Have a great rest of your New Year weekend there, Alan. Thanks for joining and watching as always. Appreciate it.
Yeah, the blue magic is right on the subwoofer if you want to get a picture.
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, belated.
Johnny Walker Blue.
Hope you're doing well out there, and thanks for
Yeah, come get a selfie with the blue magic.
You have a great rest of the New Year weekend to you and the family.
We also do red magic and double black magic.
Road in 2024 somewhere. Take care and have a great rest of your New Year weekend, David. Thanks for joining us. And to everyone out there that's watching, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Wesoły świąt, Żegnamy Jedzenia, i szczęśliwego Nowego Roku. And of course, with the New Year, of course, there's szczęśliwego Nowego Roku, and also Nowy Rok, which means the New Year begins. So we hope everyone has a great New Year, and we look forward to seeing hopefully many of you in the New Year and in 2024 along that Polka Road. Robert Rytett, thanks for joining us as always. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well out there. And you take care. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Polka time for you once again. Here we go. Featuring all the guys in the band, feature B2B on the box. Here we go with one called Paddy Wagon Polka.
So Robert, again, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas related, and hopefully see you along that Polka Road at some point in 2024. And Happy New Year to you and your family, as well as belated Merry Christmas. Great seeing you as always, Robert. Thanks for joining us.
Time out there still.
And we hope everyone that's watching is having a good time enjoying the fine sounds of the project here in Independence, Ohio, here at the NBC Suites.
Right now we're going to do a song that Dan Gurry, the late Dan Gurry, wrote and recorded with his band called the Dynadukes. Here's a song that we picked up, and we just love his arranging and his writing. So especially for all the Donny Dukes fans out there, here we go with one called True Love Polka for the Brownies.
Congratulations, Brownies. The lines are waiting? Oh, that's good.
And yes, they have the game on with the Lions.
I'd like to get a little
You got 15
project logo.
minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get it. Masha? I'd like my goal to be in this. Wait. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
We're going to do a Marion Lush tune, or actually a medley of tunes. Our Marion Lush medley number 2 for you. All of these recordings are on the Gene Goldberg album, one of my favorite albums. Great accordion player in that album, Gene Kasky.
Oh wait, you want to sing it out of the way? We're taking a picture.
So here we go with Lush medley number 2.
Yes.
Here we go.
That was good. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, before the last, before the end. Yeah.
Hello, Steve Valchik out there, up there in the capital region of New York. Albany, New York, good to see you on. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you and the family and the rest of the Valchiks out there. Hope to see you in the upcoming year, hopefully at some point in 2024.
Okay, we're going to do
John Gallows,
a
good to see
Christmas
you on.
song for
Happy
you.
New Year and Merry Christmas.
Christmas was last week. Here we go with a song that Frank Lishka got together with Mike Matusik and wrote. Here we go with one called The King Has Come, Polka.
My favorite Christmas polka. I mean, that captures the whole Bible practically, the New Testament all in one song. Phenomenal.
So here we go. King Has Come.
Yep. We're going to hear Christmas. So, yes. The calendar may say December 30th, but you know what? You still play Christmas music past Christmas. Even up to beyond the 12 days of Christmas, and technically even till February 2nd when it's Candlemas Day, which is the last
It's all
day.
about the cruise.
If anyone says to you out there you can't listen, not playing Christmas music, and shouldn't
Ready? Did you guys say
let
something?
anyone get to you.
Here we go. The King Has Come.
Hello, Joe Lara out there, the drummer extraordinaire from Happy Louis Band. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
There was a little boy who asked me to explain the meaning of Christmas and from where it came. I thought a little while, and then it came to me. The very first Christmas would change history. Many years ago, God made a perfect man, and in this land while he breathed. The man walked with God until he chose to sin. And that came to this world and something would be good. And God had learned to save us from our sin. He sent his only son that we might live again. By when he was born, my spirit was conceived. He died upon the cross for us, he set us free. The King has come, the King has come. For in the manger suffered and died upon a tree, and rose from the dead to save Jesus taught the crowds, 5,000 did he feed. Gave them out to walk and the blind to see. The sinless Lamb of God, no other would suffice. The Savior of the world, the perfect sacrifice. Though we celebrate his birth, there's more to proclaim. He's risen from the dead, awakening his kids again. Because he sent the Spirit, we live in victory. Shining up with a light for all the He's coming again, forever to reign in the hearts of men. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords, forever he'll rule from Jerusalem.
Also especially for Kevin Altenberg, by special request.
I do too. Nice. Yeah, just
Well, we got time for one more, but before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, if I could take a minute. The guys in the band, on my right, on trumpet and vocals, how about a nice big round of applause? From Chicago, Illinois, how about a nice big round of applause for Mr. Johnny Oksheshi? Next to him, his brother on trumpet and vocals as well. Give it up for Mr. Teddy Oksheshi. Next to him, IPA Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah, baby.
How about a nice big round of applause? I'm playing that sax and a little bit of trumpet tonight. Mr. Eddie Shugitz. Back on the drums. How about a nice big round of applause? He puts together our set lists, chooses the songs, the orders, and everything. How about a nice big round of applause for Mr. Michael Medusa?
And Mike provides the blue magic.
Mike does have the blue magic. Behind me, this guy,
Oh, yeah.
and I've said this before, there's Sting, there's Pink, there's Madonna, all one-word names. Cher and Rise Nigel. A big round of applause. IPA Hall of Famer, Mr. Nigel Virgil. Last time we played together, these 7 guys, was 2018.
2009, do we hear 2019? Do we hear 2019?
2018. We played out in New Jersey for Mike. This guy right here, when Mike called me and asked me if we'd be able to do this year, I said, I'll ask all the guys first, but this is the guy that put us over the edge. He is the guy who called me and said, let's start a band. How about a nice big round of applause for my longtime box partner, Mr. Pete Darzinski. My name is John Velasco. I play the accordion. We hope you enjoyed our music. We're going to do one more for you. What do you want to hear? Which one? We got the Maza over here. We got After Hours over here.
PucoYashu's.
You know what? I think, if I remember right, who was here? Stormy Clouds. Let's hear PucoYashu's.
Happy Go Strange!
And we got that one too. All right.
Do it! You're
All right, quick hellos while
We just did After Hours. We're going to do one more. We're going to do a quick
Henry Sullivan,
instrumental
hello
for
out
you.
there to you and the family. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Ryan,
Again, for
Lordy
Linda.
Dallas, Happy
Linda
New Year. Merry
Kurzel.
Christmas to you and the
This is
family
for
as
Linda.
well. And
Here
hopefully
we go
we'll
with
see
one
you in
called
the new
Happy
year, Brian. And hopefully you too
Strange.
there, Henry. And yes,
Well,
Peter Darzinski and Johnny Zelasco are definitely a team. Yes,
Oh, okay.
they are.
Love that.
An awesome duo. Yes.
This just in.
yeah, I heard a rumor that the two bands are going to try to play Your Mazda together. Is that true? That's what I think Mike wanted us to do that. It's going to be tough because we're so far apart.
It's going to be scary.
Okay. So we're going to do Happy Go Strange, and then we're going to bring the beat up, and we're going to try to do Your Mazda together. Is that okay?
Yeah, baby. Wow.
Thank you so much for coming out. God bless each and every one of you. We hope to see you very soon. One more time, here we go with one called Happy Go Strange. Steve.
Go, do it!
All right, we're going to do after hours, and then after that, we're going to do a little bit of a jam session.
Yes!
One more time, by special request, Johnny and Teddy on the vocals. Here we go with one called After Hours at the Yeoman. Especially for all the Chicago people.
I think I'm from Ohio, and I love that song.
Especially for the Meskeviches here as well. Good to see you guys. One more time. After Hours at the Yeoman.
All right, especially for Donna Linda.
The pressure's on. Even Tony Blazonczyk has got his phone out. Oh my goodness. It's going to be released on Bel Air Video coming up next month.
The fans are waiting, the music's so loud. The music's on exactly. It's like quality. The open has to go, and the ride will play. We've every time the day is on, we'll stay that way. Find out what it's like, and we'll keep on fixing over. The bicycle still hangs on the party. The lovely masterminds to dance around the room. Looks around and sees the fun. He flips his record around the head of the band. The kids the band has a chance to them. The microphones are singing out their hearts. The clocks are waiting. There's gonna be beautiful stuff all along. For many hours, the party rolled on. It started to be wild enough to not too far. It was a shot glass, seems like years ago.
Hey, Michael Costa. You guys want to do your Mazda together? All right.
We understand if you said no.
He said he'll do something for me and him. Yeah, I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him. I do. I want to talk to him.
I don't see the words, man.
The word.
No, it's like,
Hey, Mike, are you comfortable doing the vocal version or no? Or you just want to do stop? You want to do the vocal version?
Yeah, don't cross the kielbasas.
Let's ship that. In the meantime, a little blue magic.
This is going to be tough to keep together because we're so far apart, but we're going to try our best. Okay, hey Kevin, how about, can you stand over here and direct us? Keep us together?
I'm not kidding.
No, we're serious. We're serious. All right. Here goes nothing.
Hey, Kevin. Keep changes at the end. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, all right. All right.
Okay. Thank you. It's much easier.
All right.
In the beginning of Ohio, it's sunny out like
a great time? Project. The Beat. Project The Beat. The Beat.
Let's give a nice big round of applause to Project. They are from Chicago. They are from
What a performance. Yeah.
Let's make a conversation.
Well, if Alabama Cell was alive, you heard this, you'd say, what a performance. Well, with that, while the Beat's going to be playing the rest of their set, we're going to kind of break for now. We'll catch you for the Concertina Jam session when they have that going on. So stick around for that in a little while, around 10 o'clock. Need a breather right now after all this great music we've been hearing so far. But you folks stick around, don't go anywhere.